Hello there, this Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. How are you guys doing? I have a song download here for you guys. It is Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. And I feel like this is a divine feminine collective that I'm picking up on. And part of this, the lyrics sound very mature, so I want you guys to take a look at it if this reading resonates with you at all. But one part of the lyrics kept coming forward. It said, "Lost, but now I'm found. I could see that once I was blind. I was so confused as a little child, trying to take what I could get, scared that I couldn't find all the answers. Don't make me cry," I think it says. "Don't make me sad, don't make me cry." Some other parts that sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. The road goes on, we carry on, try to have fun in the meantime. Come and take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like your girls insane. I think that's part of the lyrics. Something like that. Okay, those are the main fundamental parts of the lyrics that kept coming through. So this could be a collective I'm picking up on. I'm trying to get to the part that reads with "we were born to die." So when you think of the death card energy, that is not literal. Well, yes, everybody is born, and at some point in time, they will die. And I feel like part of this feminine collective is talking about being present, learning from the growth she's overcome, comparing herself to the past, to the present. That part where it says sometimes love is not enough, I thought was very big. I don't know why it's coming through, but maybe this divine feminine collective is aware that a person being in love with you, I mean, love is great, but where respect is concerned, loyalty, commitment, consistency, devotion, all those things are other key players to make it worthwhile, right? So trust, okay, the list goes on. I feel this feminine collective is very light. This feminine collective has maybe outgrown a situation, but there's a heaviness. There's an emphasis on being present. And yeah, I'm gonna get my divine feminine healing cards and see what wants to come through for you if this resonates with you. For some of you, there could be a wow, big message coming through here with this card. There could be a Lana Del Rey fan. I get a throne here. It says indecisive. I feel this feminine collective I'm reading on is now in the decisive seat. Okay, so maybe there was a phase where someone else was indecisive, but this seat is her seat. That's what I'm feeling. And you could be a he and identify as the feminine collective that I pick up on predominantly. It really doesn't matter, the gender, but I'm going to say she for, you know, feminine, she. It doesn't matter. Okay, but yes, this is for the feminine. Now there's a level of indecisiveness maybe, or a decision-making point regardless, but there has not been a particular decision made yet. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Okay. Yes, loyal. What did I say about love not being enough? I said something about loyalty being a key thing, trust, consistency, respect. There's an indecision here because someone maybe expects or really cares about loyalty. It's like, I'm not going to decide if I don't know if someone is as loyal for me as I'm willing to be for them. I really feel this feminine collective is in this big girl's chair or big boy chair now. That's coming through hard. And it reads like some kind of honor and respect that a person has put up for themselves, where they're now in a decision-making point, likely in the near future or for whenever you see this reading. And loyalty is a very big theme. Loyal is at the bottom. I'm hearing, you know, I expect what I can give. So it's like a level of reciprocity where what I put out, I expect in return. I'm hearing. Okay. We like this. Very specific cards. Damn. Oh, man. And I don't trip out during my readings too often. I get chills. I said the fact that I'm shuffling and a card hasn't come out yet. And the first thing I felt was this is someone who has done a lot of healing work on themselves. And the first card that popped out, look at the confirmation chills. Y'all think I'm playing with you? In Dutch, we say kippenvel, which means chicken skin. Anyway, I got chicken skin. All right, let me get myself together for this reading. Aligned. He, she, it, whoever is aligned. So that's why you're in this chair. It's like your mind, your heart, and your physical body, your presence, where you assert your energy, time, resources to, you're aligned in the spirit. So it's like you're not contradicting yourself. This is someone who's aligned. Wow. So in other words, you have a sense of ebb and flow where you honor yourself. I feel like this wasn't always easy. Even the song says, you know, what part was the song? I was so confused as a little child, trying to take what I could get, scared that I couldn't find all the answers. Loyal is here again. Wow. This is a very loyal person. This is someone who, when they put their energy, time, and effort somewhere, best believe it shows up with consistency, loyalty, respect, devotion. I'm getting all that here. Oh my gosh. Now, why am I seeing it a third time baffles me too, because this is not a card trick. I don't know how to do card tricks. Loyal is out again. This is a very big theme for this collective I'm picking up on. Inspiring. I feel what you provide, what you put out there is inspiring another person, or you could just be a very inspiring individual. Maybe you attract people for whatever reason, whatever work you do, or just you as a person. It's inspiring. Oracle. So for some of you, you could be intuitive. For others of you, your story comes from a line of abuse, okay, in the past, but I see Oracle. So you could be an intuitive, or you could have been abused to a point where it's like, wow, you came out the other end of all that abuse or tragedy in your life, the other end like this. I'm hearing if they can do it, I can do it too. So you could literally be inspiring people. This is nice. I like this. This is a nice collective to pick up on. Okay, so I'm going to see where this deck takes me and before I head into the tarot. Okay, so this could be love-related cards. Very specific. Oh, wow. This was you. For some of you, you had a coping mechanism, whether it be smoking, drinking, other things, who knows. But this card, when I see this card, I get like a very specific message. This was you. Don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. In other words, don't get into a tizzy over someone who doesn't show up for you the way you'd be willing to show up for them. And you could be at any particular point in time watching this reading. You could be aligned in this chair that I described, in a position to decide on a partnership based on what you're willing to bring to the table in any way. Or you could be this person, but I feel they're both the same people. Both energies were at different points in time the same person. This was you. You would maybe sit and cry in a corner because you're like, wow, I really want this person and I'm upset. But they're like, why are you, you've reasoned with yourself now to a point. It's like, why was I upset about losing somebody that didn't want me? That, that doesn't show up in a way that they want me. Okay, this could be, what's it called? A retired chaser. Okay, that might be the title of this reading. Hello, retired chaser. Now, chasing, it doesn't mean you're chasing somebody down the street. It's like you're after something that is not turning around and reciprocating with you. Okay? After something that is literally running away from you and not turning around and reciprocating with you. You're no longer that person. You're no longer giving into these things because of this reason or at all. Okay? That's growth. You are on your way to meeting your true love. This is a message for you. You're on your way to meeting a person that doesn't do this, but does this. Because you're putting yourself in a chair to decide from a space of centeredness in being aligned. This is a very big reading. If I didn't feel it then, I sure as heck feel it now. Nice. I have enough here. I do. Let's get into the tarot. This told me a lot already. So let's see. This could give me specifics. This could give me what's to come or what happened. I don't try to control anything. I just let the cards do their thing. Okay. But yeah, that's a nice backstory. Someone could be dreading a conversation. Someone could be energetically sending darts your way, but you feel it. You don't have evidence of it. I saw that. This could also be telepathic forms of communication. I'm telling you, whatever you're putting yourself, you're putting yourself in a position to receive. It'll be to get what you put out. And I really feel a person who is not willing to compromise in that. The indecision doesn't stem from fear. It stems from being selective, as you should. Because you are an aligned individual who's fiercely loyal, I'm hearing. You are fiercely loyal. It's the kind of person, and it sounds dramatic, you would take a bullet for somebody if you know they take it for you, or like, and not in a way that you're putting yourself in a compromising position, but it's a very dramatic way of loyalty, right? In the movies. It's like fiercely loyal, fiercely protective over who you care about. You show up for people. You do. For some of you, you might have a small group of people, like friends or family, and you put out around Christmas, you show up for people. Something about you showing up for people in your presence, in your time, in the energy you pour out into them. The time you take to speak to them, pour into them, give to them. There's something about you being fiercely loyal. And that's where the indecision stems from, because you don't want to make a decision with a person who's not willing to do that for you, which is great. Maybe in the past, you were afraid of losing somebody who did not show up for you the way you showed up for them. And that's over with, I'm hearing. All right. I heard a pack a day. For some of you, someone here is a cigarette smoker. I heard a pack a day, just to center yourself, just to calm your nerves. Whatever it was. You could be indecisive about whoever shows up, whether old or new. You could be indecisive now because I feel like you don't want to be her again, or him. You don't want to be this person anymore. Nobody likes being like this. Nobody likes sitting like this. And I really feel a very stiff sense of, I would say be light on yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself when it comes to this. I'm also getting a very trippy energy all of a sudden. I really feel somebody once smoked, like, that's crazy. I don't like feeling that way. Sometimes I get intuitive hits in my body, but I was like, I don't know, for some of you, they weren't cigarettes. Okay. I don't know. You know, I wouldn't know. That's not my cup of joe, but yeah, I feel somebody here could have done weed. Okay. I read for a lot of people. Anyway, let's see what you can expect. And I feel like you were hard on yourself. Like, let's say you stopped doing this. You're hard on yourself for the time where you did. And Spirit doesn't want you to be hard on yourself. You've transformed. Nobody's perfect. You already know the cliches. You already know this. You are very smart. Whoever this person is and whoever somebody's, because this reading can cater to a lot of people at once, you are very intelligent. And with that, you could be hypercritical of your old self. Don't be. Okay? Don't be. Let's see. What can you expect? That card stayed behind for a reason. We have a very big shift. A very big one. And I feel like it's with what you are calling in unintentionally. Okay? Curious to what this card is. 9 of Cups. I can't make it up. I just said what you call in unintentionally. You are putting out intentions. This to me is a big card of desires, wishes, prayers even. This is somebody who really wants something. They're clenching their chest like, I really, really want this. Do you understand? That's crazy. This is a shift to where what you desire desires you too. However it wants to show up for you. You've done so much work on yourself, and I don't know why. I know there's a deck that kind of touches on that more, but I'm getting a card from a deck that says celebrate yourself. You need to celebrate yourself. I'm hearing this was you. And I'm hearing this is what someone else is going to feel. This is kind of crazy. I'm seeing this as being two energies, because look, I don't know why, but this card is mirrored for me. Obviously, it's mirrored, right? This is a reflection of this. I'm hearing this was you, and now it is not you, but it's still the energy of now another, okay? It reads like a swap. I'm going to repeat myself so that I can understand it as well. This was you, but now it is not you, but it is the energy of another. Shift. This feels like Freaky Friday or something. Maybe some of you like that movie from Lindsay Lohan. 5 of Coins, feeling in lack. Boost of energy, right? A spark to initiate. The courage, the drive, the motivation, right? God's gift of the Ace of Wands. To what? Move forward. Transition. I'm hearing jump through hoops. For who? Someone of significance. 8 of Pentacles, putting your back into things. It's like maybe a part of you would get in your mind, right? This is where the coping mechanisms came in. You would get in your head. Maybe if I do more, maybe if I apply myself more, I will get this. This was you. So for some of you, you'd give an arm and a leg. You'd jump through hoops. If you had to drive 5 hours to see somebody, you would. Like, this was you, all from a space of lack, thinking it would slip away. You know, you would find the courage, easy, to transition, do whatever you got to do to make something work. Actually apply yourself out of stress for the future. That changed. And why? With the 4 of Wands, this is something about a union, a partnership between two. This is love themed. This is what's shifting. This is what's shifting. It has everything to do with your desires. And I know that what we want wants us to, or I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me will simply find me kind of theme. I see it being applied here in some way. I see that's the theme of the shift. So in other words, regardless of what that means for incoming energy in your life of any kind, whether platonic, romantic, family, new friends, it doesn't matter. You having shifted this is going to show up dramatically different in your reality. I'm hearing almost immediately, but time is so subjective to each person. This is crazy. Like, I literally see you in this spread, but I also feel like it's not going to be you. It's going to be the energy of another, but I'm going to get confirmation because I feel like this is a mirrored energy. Ooh. I feel so trippy in this reading. Like, well, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I have motion. No, I didn't. I typically get motion sickness, and I was on a boat today, but I didn't feel the motion sickness on the boat. But I feel trippy sitting here. I really do. It's like I'm rocking back and forth. Anyway, I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to put my overall energy back on the deck and get through this reading because I got to get it out. But this is big. This is a very big shift. 10. Completion. Speaking of time being subjective, this is like a universe card or source for me. It speaks of fate. Their time on things, their clock and how that works is very different from ours. Okay. Whew. Wow. This is going to be a very interesting reading. There's someone who could be eyeing you that you don't know at all, or you don't know that they're watching you. This energy wants to move quickly, it feels. The moon speaks of things hidden. It can speak of illusions, yes, but to me, it's a quickness, and I'm seeing a watchful eye. So again, this energy is watching, okay? I saw the deck on the Emperor. We have the Queen of Cups. This is how maybe somebody sees you. Somebody sees you as being very compassionate, kind, considerate. All the things I've mentioned, because I feel like you are willing to be those things, but now you're indecisive as to who you're willing to do it for. Because you're now aligned. You're not catawampus or like off balance in the sense that you're overextending yourself or you're agitated, frantic. Like, you've healed this. Whoever I'm talking to, this is a lot of the collective right now in this energy. They have transformed this. I feel there's an energy here that you don't know. Well, the moon we don't, but let's see. What is the moon? 6 of Wands to the Knight. Wow. 5 of Cups. There is a sadness in this energy that wants to do something about said sadness. Doing something about said sadness would feel like a victory. It's also an energy that wants attention. I don't know why I'm getting like that. 6 of Wands is attention, praise, validation. The 5 of Cups is sadness, regrets. There's something a person feels deeply, and they're putting this energy out. And I'm not here to like do an extensive reading on X energies, but this is just a tidbit of information that maybe you can feel to give a confirmation on a hunch you already have. Because these are not things that have outwardly displayed themselves to you. These are things in the energy. The moon can be a very big 5D card for me as well. Okay. We have the King of Water to the 8 of Swords. Don't like to get hung up on the signs, but I have heavy Pisces here. This is someone who's in their emotions and in their feelings, and when people are in those vibrations, they could put out the intention to whoever it lands on based on their feelings. With the 8 of Swords, this is someone who feels trapped in their feelings. This is this moment. Oh, brother. Do you see how... But this is a masculine collective. Do you see how I said what you were feeling is relevant? Because I said you're no longer feeling this, but someone else is going through it. Interesting. The 8 of Swords is this. Someone who's in their head and wanting to do something about it by either coping, numbing, or just sitting with it. It's highly advised to sit with it instead and go work through it. not past it. Five of Cups, King of Water, the Magician. This is someone who's putting out intentions based on these feelings. Three of Wands. This is someone who has intentions for the future to do something about these feelings. Because this is someone who could be in regret of not securing a victory in some kind of an endeavor they desire. This is someone who wants to do something about it, and that's where the energy could be reaching you. If you're very intuitive, you could feel that, okay? With the Ten of Swords, someone feels defeated. Someone might feel like it's over. Someone might feel like this is dead, done, and gone. Someone might feel like they didn't succeed in some kind of an endeavor, but the Ten of Swords is not a nice place to be. And the person in this chair is not who I feel is in the Ten of Swords. Heck, you could have felt like you were this at some point. Like, okay, I don't need to be here. This is it. Okay? I'm telling you, this is so... And it's a very heavy energy. It's like a dense energy, but it's not yours to carry, I'm hearing. Because this is someone who has a lot of feelings, but that are unresolved, in the sense that this energy doesn't have anywhere to go. Something doesn't have anywhere to go. It's a lot of energy. The Magician is like a powerhouse. The Moon, it's like, it's something that you could feel, maybe on a full moon more than others, but it's like, you can feel this. I'm getting that little seasick energy again. This is somebody who could, in this energy, it could stir up some kind of internal conflict. Like, this is someone who, because I said, this person is upset that there's no victory. This person could feel in their feelings, in regret. This is stirring up a level of conflict where somebody wants to do something about it. The Emperor takes charge. The Emperor is a divine masculine collective, especially with the Magician. And I say divine lightly because it's like everybody needs to do the work on themselves to get aligned. Once aligned, I like labeling the divine aspect. But this is just a masculine collective. Because some people get like pressed about it, but it is what it is. Emperor. This is someone who feels conflicted, wanting to do something about it because they don't like feeling this way. I feel like an external party could have changed their fate in some way when I saw the Three of Cups, but we'll see. We have a Queen of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Because of everything that I described, whoever is feeling this level of internal conflict could be having conflict with external parties in their physical world, because it's like energies that stand in the way of getting what I desire. I'm getting told to compare it to a feeling you've once had. And I don't know why this comparison is being had. Your level of loyalty and devotion to someone, you would go to bat for them. You would stand up for them in rooms where people maybe had negative things to say. You would be willing to fight. Like, I literally feel somebody who would have done just about anything with the future goal in mind, with the Ten of Pentacles in mind. I would have jumped through hoops. I mentioned that, right? It's like you would have jumped through hoops. I feel it's like, let's say someone was standing in the way of you jumping through said hoops. You would move them aside, right? You wouldn't have any trouble doing so because you're that fiercely loyal and devoted. There is an energy in this person, because I don't feel it's your energy anymore. There's an energy in this person's environment that is having conflict with them because they feel this way, okay? This is somebody that they could have binding contracts with in the physical world, whether it be work, legal ties, otherwise. There's an energy here that is having conflicts with them, okay? Oof. This is weird. 8 Swords. This is something this person feels restricted in. There's some kind of a restriction this person has from jumping through a hoop, okay? The same hoop you were willing to jump through at some point in time. This person wants to jump through a hoop, but now they feel restricted. There's this strange, it feels so trippy. It's like, I know it could be karmic related, like karmic related, but it really feels like an energy shift. Like, this is no longer the collective's energy. This is theirs. And that's what I'm seeing. And I literally feel it. It's tripping me out. It's like I'm seasick and I'm not even in the boat anymore. Maybe that is a thing. Like, I know it's a thing to get aftermath, seasick, boat, synchronicity. Anyways, this person feels restricted and wants to communicate. But because you're in this chair of indecision, I also feel like they know that this might not cut it. With the Page of Swords, they're studying you to see if it would. It's the kind of energy that's casing the joint, testing the waters, or just watching before they test the waters. Like, is there steam coming from those waters? Is it evaporating? Are the waters hot or cold? Is it moving or is it frozen solid? That's what this person is doing. They're not even really testing the waters yet because they don't even know the temperature. They're doing a temperature check. Okay? I don't know if your energy exudes that aligned state of being, but the Nine of Coins is very much so independent. This person could see you as a single individual. With the Temperance Angel, it's again very balanced energy. Like, this is patience, flowing with the divine timing as well of things. Like, this is whoa, this person feels so conflicted, and this, I'm hearing frustration. This person feels frustrated battling with individuals that stand in the way of doing what they want after feeling defeated and not having done it before. All right, that's what I'm feeling. Yes, this person is in this suspense for a reason. It's a major arcana of the Hanged Man. You see this snake? This snake is coiled around this man's legs. This person can't go anywhere because this state, this season, is meant to put them in a position to look at things from a very different perspective. Part of that is feeling all these feelings that you likely felt. Okay, and it's not done to spite this person. It's something that organically took place based on everything that likely went down before. You were meant to grow out of this. You were meant to become aligned. That's not spiteful. That's just how things end up. People grow. People outgrow their old sense of self. And I don't know why I'm emphasizing it, because maybe this person feels betrayed in you being like this. It's not out of spite. This is all, hey, I'm becoming one with myself. That was the point, I heard. That's the point. Nobody wants to live life like this. This is not showing a level of loyalty to the self. Like, there's an energy of neglect in the self. Not being emotionally available to your own feelings. I feel that because this person is being guarded from you. I feel like you're in the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is defensive, or there's a barrier. Okay, it's kind of intense. This barrier confuses them because whoever this is remembers you like this. This is someone who thinks you're here or thought you were. So if you have put up a boundary, they don't understand. They're confused. I thought you loved me. I thought you wanted happily ever after. They feel jaded, whoever this energy is, which has it very confused because they're like, well, isn't unconditional love meant to be? Unconditional love does not mean unconditional tolerance for this. I'm hearing a mess. This collective was a mess in this cycle in terms of emotional imbalances, mental conflicts, coping mechanisms maybe. Like, that's not how anybody I'm seeing a drop-down message. Behavior that sets women back 1,000 years. That's interesting. This is not who you're meant to be and exist like. It's like this was a phase, right? This person's confused because they see this boundary as something of like, well, that means you don't love me. I thought you loved me. That's not a mature way of viewing this, because you could have all the love in the, I'm hearing, it's bringing me back to the song. Those lyrics are important. Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Yeah. I heard choose something about that song. I don't know if a part of it says choose your last words. This is your last try, because you and I, we were born to die. And by that, like death and rebirth is when you shed the old skin, right? Like you both, the song is very relevant with my chills, were born to die. Figuratively speaking, you incarnated here to keep shedding, to die and be reborn, to be a phoenix, to grow out of the old sense of self. If you don't look back at yourself from 5 years ago and see a significant change, then what are you doing other than coasting, being the same you, going through the same trials and tribulations? You had to die. You had to be here. This is a dark night of the soul. I feel this person didn't fathom what you went through on the other side of what you felt. I feel like they're only now getting a taste or understanding what that means, because they're going through the exact same energy I feel you went through, the feelings, and the confusion. Like, I thought you loved me. Maybe you felt this way about them too. Like, I thought you loved me, right? This confusion was felt on both sides. I'm seeing another mirrored card. You and them. It's like, it's felt on both sides. I just don't know how to explain it other than all the feelings you felt. Like, why are you running from me? Why are you this? I thought you loved me. Now they're like, why do you have boundaries? I thought you loved me. It's so trippy. But this person feels jaded. When they watch you, they might even feel jealous. Why? Because they feel the connection. But it's death card. It's changing. You died. This connection, this tether, the mirror, the soulmate connection, you are meant to die. I need to look at that song. You were born to die. It sounds so grim and dark, but I promise you it has the symbolism of transformation behind it. That's it. This is so interesting. This person feels conflicted. This person might feel envious maybe, or just petty, like you're doing this out of spite, you're doing this out of pride. No, has nothing to do with that. This is aligning. This is something that you couldn't even undo. Like the feelings you have, the current state of being that you are, whoever this collective is for, it's not out of ego. It's out of you've transformed. So the current you cannot possibly do what she did anymore. It's gone. Something, I'm hearing something died with you that night. I don't know what happened that night. This night is very specific to somebody. I really hope that I'm not, well, I mean, I can't hope for anything, but like for some of you, I don't know if self-harm was in here. She looked like she got scratches on her arm. Okay, like I don't know what this was, but for some of you, it could have been that grave. Okay, for others of you, there's something about you feeling feelings you just want to, like, you want to stop, like you don't want to feel this way anymore. There's something that changed about you at that dark night of the soul. All right. And this person doesn't understand it from the perspective of other than you've changed, and that change was necessary to enrich your experience from this to this. It was totally necessary. It was also meant to happen. Okay? Not everybody goes through these transformational periods out the other end evolved. Some people transform to be worse, okay? They let their trauma turn them into evil people, bitter people, tactful people, shady people, conniving, cynical people, evil people. You have had something like this happen to you, and you transformed it into being aligned and flowing and glowing and whatever this person perceives. But this person feels confused because they're like, I thought you were my person. I thought you loved me. Well, heck, you were here too, I'm hearing. That's crazy. This person is supposed to go through this phase. Okay. 3 of Wands. There's something this person wants to do. 8 of Wands is big on communication, sending darts one's way. 3 of Wands is future forward for me. This is like a ship arriving kind of energy. This is an expectation. We have the 2 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This is why I see now indecision or uncertainty on someone's part. I don't know if someone wants to discuss matters of turning over a new leaf, starting a new beginning, but the 2 of Swords, I feel, is the collective now. Well, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Because what? Denial is a river in Egypt. Someone does not want to be in denial. Alrighty, the camera cut off. Everything happened that was relevant happened to the reading. I'm still panting because I had to run outside and open the gate for someone who forgot the remote. Anyways, I am still catching my breath, but I thought it was so creepy. I looked up the lyrics. I couldn't find my phone, so I grabbed my laptop and I read a part that says, I'm hoping that the gates still tell me that you're mine. And I got the text that said, can you come open the gate for me? And I was like, I'm floored. I'm done. Like, this is just so creepy at this point. But anyway, I'm going to pull up the lyrics and kind of explain this. In a nutshell, it says, this is the Divine Feminine I'm picking up on. Feet, don't fail me now. Take me to the finish line. Oh, my heart, it breaks every step that I take, because this person is going through their ascension. They're aligning with the self that pushes them the other way. 111, as I said that. Okay. Oh, my heart, it breaks every step that I take, but I'm hoping that the gates, they'll tell me that you're mine, right? The gates of quote unquote heaven, right? Anyways, walking through the city streets. Is it by mistake or design? I feel so alone on a Friday night. Can you make it feel like home if I tell you you're mine? That's where the chorus comes in. Don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. Funny, because I picked up on that weird energy. The road is long, we carry on. Try to have fun in the meantime. Right? Yes. Lost, but now I am found. I can see that once I was blind. I was so confused as a little child. Tried to take what I could get. Scared that I couldn't find all the answers. Relative. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to turn this into an extended. It's worth an extended. In a nutshell, this is where the indecision comes with a new beginning. Now, I don't know if this indecision, well, think about it. This person was indecisive too. So when I tell you this energy flip 360, this could be projective for the next few months. I'm judging this by spring because I've been picking up on spring being the real New Year energy for these cycles. But this is where somebody doesn't know how to feel about a new beginning, because this is like, can this new beginning be trusted? Is this going to be a repeated cycle? Is this going to be a reflection of what happened last time because of who I'm picking up on being now aligned for their highest good? This new beginning could come in the form of someone completely different. Okay, so I want the extended to harp on that. I'm going to extend what the incoming energies are. Likely intention. Catch my breath and go from there. All right, take care of yourselves. I'm still panting, but yes, I had to run to open a gate. Can you imagine how symbolic that is based on the lyrics of the reading? But yeah, that's interesting. Someone wants you to open up a gate. Okay, this is coming in. This is a lot of energy, but however it comes about, I have full faith in whoever this is making a decision that's for their highest good because they're aligned. Whatever is misaligned, they will pull out. It's very clear here. So if you identify as this person, you can check out the extended. This reading is long enough as is. Take care of yourselves, and if I leave you at this reading until next time, bye.